Have you ever thought about how to stand out in today's busy world? Does the woman you like feel the same way about you? Or are you just one choice among many? Getting a woman's respect and making her think of you takes more than just kindness and caring. It requires time and a strong way of thinking. If you want a special and useful plan, the old philosophy of Stoicism might be the answer. Stoicism isn't just old. It's a helpful guide for modern living, offering new ideas on how to build and keep a strong, happy relationship. Today, we'll look at 11 interesting Stoic tips to help you impress any woman, be memorable, and build a deeper bond as you both seek happiness. Before we start, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Watch until the end, because each point is important and might teach you something new. Okay, let's start. Tip 1. Don't contact her too much. Men often text, call, and try to always stay in touch with a woman they like. But here's a tip that could change things. Being less available can make you more attractive. This isn't about tricks or being mysterious just to be mysterious. It's about the Stoic idea of being self-reliant. Stoicism teaches us to be happy with ourselves instead of always needing approval or attention from others, especially someone we're romantically interested in. When you send fewer texts and make fewer calls, you're not just pretending to be busy. You're showing her that you have a full and interesting life. This change can make her curious and even a little envious. She might wonder, what's he doing? Is he busy with something fun? Is there someone else? This can make her think about you more, and in new and interesting ways. For example, if you usually send a woman a good morning text every day but start to change that routine, sharing interesting parts of your day or accomplishments occasionally instead, she'll definitely observe the shift. She'll begin to see you as a busy and happy person, not someone with nothing to do but wait to hear from her. This new way of doing things also creates a good relationship where both of you are interested in each other, but also respect each other's personal time. It shows you're a substantial person who doesn't need constant attention or communication to stay interested. This freedom can make you more appealing. It presents you as someone desirable, not someone always waiting around. Basically, by being a little less available, you appear self-reliant and emotionally strong, making her see you in a fresh, more captivating way. This doesn't mean ignoring her, but it does mean making your contact meaningful and showing you have a full and interesting life. This equilibrium can make her miss you and value the times you do talk even more. Secondly, understand when she's testing you. In the world of attraction, it's normal for a woman to see how interested you are. She might back off a little or act uninterested. This isn't just a game. It's her way of figuring out how serious you are. Are you truly interested or just casually involved? Taking a cue from Stoicism, instead of obsessing over making her your girlfriend, focus on living a life based on your values. This might seem unusual. It may seem odd, but this truly is effective. Stoics believe self-control and freedom are key, and these can be very appealing. For example, if you always agree with her or try too hard to make her like you, you might seem too eager or needy. That's not what you want. Instead, show her you're your own person. It's fine to disagree or stick to your beliefs. This isn't about being difficult, but about showing confidence. By proving you're not just another person charmed by her, but someone secure in themselves, you become more interesting. You show her your interest is real, but not overwhelming. Stoicism teaches us we attract what we are, not what we desire. So if you show independence and confidence, you're more likely to attract someone who values those traits. When you stay true to yourself and remain calm, her interest in you will likely increase, and you will likely increase. She'll start to wonder about you, what you're doing, and maybe even miss you. The aim is to show interest in a balanced way, not too distant, but not too clingy. It's about finding the right mix of respect and attraction, making you someone she can't stop thinking about. Thirdly, show off your life. In the world of attraction, there's a big truth that's often missed. Live a life others want to join. This idea is central to Stoicism, which stresses the value of personal growth and pursuing your interests. By having a full and interesting life and sharing bits of it, especially when you're not with the person you like, you create a natural appeal. If she looks at your social media and only sees inactivity, it might seem like you don't do much. But if your posts show how active your life is, pictures of a beautiful hike, a fun night out with friends, or moments from a hobby you love, you're not just posting, you're telling a story of a fulfilling life. Think about sharing pictures of yourself achieving something tough, like reaching the top of a mountain, or having fun on a road trip. These photos shouldn't be showy, just simple glimpses of you being happy and involved in the world. The goal isn't to boast or make her feel left out, but to show her you're doing well and enjoying life. This quietly tells her you're someone who loves life and finds pleasure in your hobbies and interests. It's like saying, "I'm having a great time," which might make her a little curious or even worried she's missing out. She might start wondering what's so interesting about your life and why she isn't part of it. This idea comes from Stoic philosophy. Work on improving yourself, and other things will fall into place. When she sees how fulfilling your life is, she might wonder what it would be like to experience it with you. It's a quiet but strong way to get her attention and make her miss you. It makes her feel like she's missing something special by not being with you. Now, consider how social media is used in dating. Sometimes, when you reduce contact with someone, they might post attractive pictures or hints about you online, hoping to get a reaction. This is a common tactic to get your attention again. Stoicism offers a helpful way to navigate social media interactions. Instead of immediately reacting to posts designed to get attention, try ignoring them. Stoics believe in controlling your emotions and making thoughtful choices instead of letting outside events control you. By not reacting to posts meant to bait you, like a great picture or an inside joke reference, you're applying Stoic principles to modern life. If you resist the urge to like or comment, you create a sense of mystery. She might be expecting your reaction, and its absence could make her wonder what you're doing. Not reacting shows you're not desperate for her attention. You have your own life and don't hang on her every post. This isn't about being mean, but about showing that you're not easily manipulated. You appear more confident and less needy because you're not constantly reacting to her online activity. This can make you more interesting to her. You're not playing the typical game. You're different because you show that real connection, not just superficial likes and comments, earns your attention. By holding back, you embody Stoic principles. Don't let things you can't control bother you. Focus on staying calm and dignified. This can significantly change how she sees you, perhaps making her more curious and interested in getting to know you better. To build a stronger, truer connection with her, be open with your knowledge. One way to make her remember you and miss you when you're gone is to teach her something new. This idea fits with the philosophy of Stoicism, which values wisdom and sharing what you know. By teaching her something insightful, you're not only showing you're smart, but also that you care and want to make her life better. These are very appealing traits. Think about it. Maybe she's shown interest in your hobby or something you're passionate about. Use this chance to teach her something related to it. For example, if you love gardening, show her how to start her own herb garden. If you love astronomy, spend an evening looking at the stars and explaining the constellations. It's not just about teaching, it's about the bond and shared moments you create. This kind of interaction shows good qualities like intelligence, patience, and the ability to connect with others on a deeper level. It proves you're not just interested in talking about yourself or everyday things, but that you want to bring meaningful experiences into her life. This makes you someone special who adds value and depth to her time. Furthermore, teaching her something new makes the time you spend together memorable. People often remember and miss times when they learned something important or had a lasting experience. By linking yourself with these moments of learning and growth, you become more than just someone she knows. You become someone who helped her learn and grow. Instead of being just a casual friend, become someone she values learning from and enjoys being around. Focusing on shared growth and real understanding instead of shallow conversations makes your time together better. This creates a deeper connection and reflects the Stoic idea of helping each other improve, which strengthens your bond and makes her miss you more when you're gone. By sparking her curiosity and making learning a part of your conversations, you become someone interesting and important in her mind. This caring approach can make her feelings for you stronger and make her value your presence. If you're still watching, please leave a comment below with your thoughts, or just type super if you're enjoying it. Your feedback is really helpful and motivates us to make more videos. Now, let's keep going. Tip number 6. Stay calm when you talk. When she contacts you after a quiet period, it's a chance to show you're emotionally balanced. It's easy to get excited, which might make her think you are anxiously waiting for her message. A calmer response shows you're happy to hear from her, but don't need her attention. For example, if she texts after a while, a simple "Hey" is good. "How's it going?" strikes the perfect balance. It's friendly and inviting without being overbearing. This kind of response suggests that you've been busy living your own life, yet you're open to connecting. It's important to show that you value the interaction, but that your happiness and today, life are not hinged on her communications. This measured coolness is not about playing games, but about demonstrating a Stoic's confidence and self-assurance. Stoicism teaches that external events like someone's messages, or lack thereof, shouldn't disrupt our internal peace and self-contentment. By responding in a way that is composed and nonchalant, you exemplify these qualities, making yourself more attractive and intriguing. This approach tells her subtly that while you are interested in her, your world has its own orbit, rich and fulfilling in its own right. This can be deeply compelling. It suggests that you are someone with depth, resilience, and the ability to enjoy life independently. Such qualities often make a person more desirable, as they hint at. A depth of character that promises more than just surface-level engagement. Keeping your cool and responding with simplicity also sets a tone of maturity and respect, showing that you see her as an equal participant in this dance of communication, not merely someone to be chased or won over. This respectful stance, rooted in Stoic philosophy, often fosters a more genuine and sustained interest, keeping her coming back to experience more of your balanced, thoughtful presence. Number 7. Moderate the conversation in the early stages of any relationship or interaction. The impulse might be to share every detail of your day, whenever she shows interest. However, embracing a more stoic approach, consider the virtue of moderation and restraint. When she asks about your day or life, it's beneficial to hold back just a bit, sharing enough to keep the conversation engaging but not overwhelming her with every nuance. This isn't about playing games or being elusive. It's about maintaining a healthy balance and space between you. For example, if she inquires about how your weekend was, instead of detailing every moment, you might say it was great, got to recharge and catch up on some reading. This response is open enough to invite further questions from her, should she wish to delve deeper, but also indicates that your life is full and balanced without needing to divulge every detail. This approach demonstrates respect for both her interest and your own privacy, showing that you value the quality of interactions over the quantity of information shared. It's a subtle nod to the Stoic belief that inner tranquility comes from how we manage our responses and interactions, not from external validation or oversharing. Moreover, by not being an open book, you naturally create an aura of mystery and depth. People are drawn to what they don't fully understand or know, as it invites exploration and curiosity. By sparingly sharing details, you signal that you are confident in your own life's value and do not need constant external affirmation to feel validated. This can make you more intriguing and attractive, as it suggests you lead a thoughtful and self-sufficient life. This strategy also shows that you don't see her as someone to report to, but as someone you're choosing to engage with, respecting both her time and yours. By maintaining this balance, you're more likely to keep her interested and invested in uncovering more about you, fostering a more meaningful and lasting connection. Number 8. Cultivate the element of surprise. Stoicism might conjure images of calm and predictable responses, but it also teaches the value of using reason to enhance life's experiences, including relationships. One effective way to deepen your connection with someone is by infusing your interactions with occasional thoughtful surprises. This approach is about more than just excitement. It's about demonstrating your attentiveness to her interests and desires. Consider the power of unexpected gestures. If she's mentioned a fondness for art, surprise her with tickets to a new exhibition at a local gallery. If she loves the outdoors, plan an impromptu day trip to a nearby nature reserve that she hasn't visited yet. These surprises need not be grand. Their value lies in the thoughtfulness behind them and the joy of spontaneity they bring. These moments create a dynamic where she looks forward to your company with anticipation, wondering what delightful surprise might be just around the corner. This keeps the relationship fresh and exciting. Imagine her reaction to finding out you've arranged a visit to a place she's always talked about exploring. Surprise shows that you listen, that you value her happiness enough to bring it into reality unexpectedly. Such actions embody a Stoic principle in a modern context. While we cannot control all aspects of life, we can control how we contribute to the happiness of those we care about. By planning these surprises, you are actively creating moments of joy and showing that you're invested in enriching the relationship. This not only makes the time you spend together special, but also makes you someone she misses and thinks about when you're not around. Furthermore, these surprises reinforce the idea that you are a source of positive unpredictability in her life. This is not about keeping someone off balance, but rather about adding a layer of depth to how you express your affection. Each surprise can be a memorable chapter in your shared story, enhancing the bond between you and making her eager to see what the future holds with you. Number 9. Develop a future holds with you. Number 9. Develop a sense of mystery in the realm of relationships. A little mystery goes a long way, just as a good story unfolds, gradually keeping the audience engaged. So too and the story of who you are. This aligns well with Stoic teachings, which encourage not only self-control, but also a thoughtful revelation of one's character and virtues over time, rather than laying all your cards on the table from the get. Go, let her discover layers of your personality, talents, and passions. Bit by bit, for instance, you might hint at a talent for painting or a past adventure. But save the details for future conversations. This method of slowly parceling out information about yourself, keeps each interaction filled with potential new discoveries, which makes you more intriguing and your time together more anticipated. This approach of gradual revelation plays into the natural human curiosity and desire for discovery when you share just enough to pique her interest, but not so much that there's nothing left to uncover you. Stimulate an ongoing intrigue. It's like in breadcrumbs that lead her through a forest. With each step, her anticipation and interest in the journey increase. Additionally, maintaining a bit of mystery can help create a respectful distance that is often attractive. Stoicism teaches us the value of self-sufficiency and not overwhelming others with our presence or personal disclosures. By keeping some things close to your chest, you communicate that you are someone with depth, not easily deciphered at a glance. This can make her feel more drawn to learn about you, fostering a sense of engagement that isn't easily replicated. For example, perhaps on one date, you casually mention an interest in astronomy. Let that sit until she brings it up again, and then perhaps plan a date where you both can stargaze and you can share more about this passion. This kind of thoughtful paced sharing shows that you are not only interesting, but also considerate in how you share yourself with others. This strategic restraint makes each encounter with you a chance to peel back another layer of the onion, so to speak. Each time she learns something new about you, it enhances her image of you and makes the times you're apart filled with a sweet anticipation for what more there is to learn. This is how you can weave your presence into her thoughts, making her miss you more with each parting and eagerly await what surprises you might reveal next. Number 10, foster humility and engagement in conversations. It's easy to fall into the trap of the me syndrome, where you might unintentionally dominate the dialogue with your own stories and achievement. However, Stoicism teaches the virtue of humility and the importance of listening, traits that are crucial when building a relationship where both partners feel valued. When engaging with her, make a conscious effort to balance sharing your own experiences with showing genuine interest in hers. This isn't just about avoiding monopolizing the conversation. It's about creating a meaningful exchange where both of you feel heard and appreciated. For example, if you've just shared a story about a recent hiking trip, pivot the conversation towards her by asking about her own outdoor adventures or interests. This balanced approach shows that you value her perspective and are interested in her as a person, not just as an audience to your tales. By being a good listener, you demonstrate the Stoic ideal of focusing outward as much as inward, showing attentiveness and respect for her experiences and thoughts. This makes the time she spends with you more memorable and fulfilling, leaving a lasting impression that she'll miss when you're not around. Moreover, by avoiding an overly self-centered demeanor, you become more appealing. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel important and listened to. When she reflects on her interactions with you, she'll remember how you made her feel valued and respected, qualities that are deeply attractive. Additionally, this practice of mutual engagement encourages a deeper connection. When you show interest in her life, she's more likely to open up and share more personally significant stories, which builds intimacy and trust. These are the moments she'll think back on fondly and miss as they highlight your ability to connect on a level beyond superficial conversation. By adopting this more stoic approach, focusing not only on expressing yourself, but also on understanding and valuing her, you make yourself someone she not only enjoys spending time with, but also someone she looks forward to seeing again. This way, your presence becomes something she cherishes and misses, reinforcing your bond each time you meet. Number 11. Ignite some positive jealousy. A touch of jealousy can serve as a subtle reminder of your worth in the social marketplace. But like anything powerful, it must be handled with care and precision. This approach ties in with Stoic principles about maintaining control over our actions and using them to reflect our self-respect and dignity. It's about showing, not telling, that your life is full and satisfying with or without her presence, which can naturally lead to an increased interest from her. Imagine this scenario. You're out having a great time with your friends, and you decide to post a photo on your social media. In the photo, you're laughing. The atmosphere looks inviting, and subtly included in this group is a female friend. The key here is subtlety. It's not a provocative pose, but just a snapshot of a good time among friends. By tagging your friend among friends, by tagging your friend occasionally, it naturally generates curiosity without crossing lines. This strategy isn't about making her think you're taken or sparking negative emotions. Instead, it's about demonstrating that you're someone people enjoy being around, including women. This can nudge her to see you in a new light as someone desirable and sought after, which can intensify her interest. It's a gentle way to remind her that you are well liked, and that if she's genuinely interested, she might feel inclined to see more clearly what she values in you. However, the Stoic approach here would caution against using jealousy as a primary strategy. Stoicism teaches us to foster relationships based on respect and mutual understanding, not manipulation. Therefore, this tactic should be used sparingly and always with the intention of remaining genuine and true to oneself. It's not about playing games. It's about offering a glimpse into your life that says you are valued by others, which is a natural human attractor. This method also adds a layer of depth to how she perceives your social dynamics. It subtly places you as a person of value in the eyes of others, enhancing your attractiveness. The slight mystery about who these other friends are and what they appreciate in you keeps you interesting in her eyes and may make her more eager to discover how she fits into your life. This isn't about making her compete. It's about showing her that your world is vibrant and full, inviting her to want to be a part of it. In conclusion, mastering the art of making her miss you hinges not merely on your actions, but significantly on the manner in which these actions are undertaken, incorporating a dose of Stoic wisdom. This philosophy emphasizes the importance of approaching relationships with a cool-headed and balanced demeanor. True attraction is nurtured from a foundation of self-confidence and tranquility, rather than emanating from a place of urgency or desperation. It is crucial to understand that desperation can be perceived even from a distance, and often acts as a repellent, pushing someone away rather than drawing them nearby. Cultivating an aura of self-assurance and maintaining a serene approach, you enhance your allure and increase the likelihood of fostering a genuine connection. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on these strategies and how they align with the Stoic philosophy of maintaining balance and emotional resilience in your interactions. If you found value in this discussion, drop a comment below with the word "agree" to let us know that these insights resonate with you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Sharing this video helps others find these useful techniques, and subscribing ensures you don't miss out on new content. Engage with us in the comments section. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out the recommended video on your screen for more intriguing topics. See you next time.